like every team starting a season, your expectations are always high. We don't take anybody for granted. We play the game the right way, and at the end of our journey, hopefully we're the last team standing. I think we have 19 excellent student athletes, which all of them will play a big part in our season. And if we do it the right way, I feel good that we should be the last team standing.
My expectations for this year as a team is for everyone to grow individually, on and off the field, like in school, whether they're in a program or whether in their major, just do well in school as well as doing well in the field, getting their footwork in, their speed in, everything like that. And then overall, one of our biggest expectations as a team is that we really want to place first this year, get the first seed, win the championship, get that NCAA bid, and, hopefully win it all.
Yeah, so I kind of have the same expectations. We all want to win. We all want to win the CUNYAC. I think it's time that we take it back to CCNY after it's been away from us for a couple years. And I think we all just want to grow as players and as people and as student athletes.
I think for everyone, our expectation as a team is to put in the hard work and make it count at the end and bring that championship home.
I mean, I think that they said it all. So, I mean, like, seriously, we're just such a tight-knit group of girls, and I think that we definitely can do it.
I think we're pretty good. I think we match up well with most of the teams, if not all of the teams. Again, every school, every team has added players. They've made their programs richer. We've done the same. It's a matter of will, and I think we have what it takes this year. It's a very long season, and anything can occur at any given time. But I think if we play the match the right way, good things will happen to this team. I have 19 key student athletes. I don't like to single anybody out. I think every athlete is going to give me greatness on the field. That's just what I believe. And I think once you start singling out players, this one can do this one better than this one, I'm not about that. I'm about 19, and if one gets injured, it's the next man up. And just 19 is the number.
So far, we've all been working really, really hard, waking up I know some players wake up at 3 in the morning. Some of us wake up at 4 or 5 just to make sure we're on time at practice. We take being late very, very serious here. We wake up, we get into our vans at 6:10, no later. We're at the fields at 6:30. We run our drills, we do our warm-ups, and we're all working really, really hard because, like we just said, our goal overall is to win the championship, and there's no way we can win the championship without working hard and putting in that work every day at practice.
Yeah, like Laura said, I think we're all dedicated individuals. We all show up to practice, we all show up on time, and we all give 100% effort every single day because that's what's expected of all of us.
So we started training for this season as of last fall. So as soon as the fall ended, we were already thinking, what are we going to do to improve ourselves? What are we going to do so that next fall we do win that championship, we do come in first place? So that's something that's kind of been modeled from then and being brought to the fall 2018 season. So I think that's giving us an extra step ahead and really putting us, in front for our goals.
Preseason is preseason. It's not supposed to be fun, but we definitely we worked so well together. I don't know, like especially today, we knew it was going to be preseason. It's practice. This is like our job, but we do it while we're like smiling. And like it's so important that we like keep this positivity and we keep this momentum because like that's the only way we're going to win.
I think we've put together a pretty good offensive team. I think we're going to really showcase some tremendous offensive power. Defensively, we're solid as well. As far as a weakness on the team, with this age group that you're coaching, some days they're off, some days they're on. So if we're going to have a weakness on a game, it's going to be because someone it just doesn't have their game. So that's where the 19 players come in, and it's the next man up. So I feel pretty good with what we have this year moving forward. We've started training right after last season ended, and we lost a very tough match to CSI at CSI in the semifinal match, and that left a little bit of a bitter taste with us. And we've made a commitment to work hard immediately and not to stop. And I think that is going to hopefully get us to the top. But my goal is to be the last team standing, because I would really like to see this hardworking 19 kids for the 2018 season enjoy the journey that we're going to go on, and I think we can do it.
So I don't really want to think about challenges. I know that everyone should be like in a good academic standing as well as like playing soccer, because soccer practices are really early. It's at 6 a.m. That's a challenge, but I want to set goals rather than challenges, and I think that's more important. I'm really into like making sure that we have a positive energy, and that's how we're going to succeed.
Yeah, I agree with Susan. She definitely hit a strong point. We don't want to think about challenges either as a negative thing, because challenges are also things that are going to push us forward. But I think as a team, one of the most important things is that we're going to persevere through any challenge that's, put in front of us. And we're going to look at it in a very positive way.
Yeah, like Susan and Danny said, I think we don't want to look at anything as a challenge, but we're up for whatever comes our way. I think with how much work and dedication we're putting into this season, one of our biggest challenges is going to be staying healthy. We all want to stay healthy. We all want to be ready the entire season. So,
As for challenges, I know our coach during practice, like let's say we're doing like a 2v2 or something like that, and he goes, if you lose the ball, it's not about everyone loses the ball, everyone makes a mistake. It's what you do after. It's what you do. Do you chase the person, or are you just going to stand there? Everyone knows you're going to chase that person. So I feel like any challenge that comes our way, we're just going to face it headstrong, and we're going to take it as a team, not as individuals, as a team, because we all share everything that happens between us. So I feel like as for challenges, another one would be academics. A lot of people on this team are very, very smart. This school is a very hard school. It's a good school. I know that sometimes it's a struggle balancing schoolwork and practices and games and tests and work, because I know some people work. But overall, I feel like we are so tight-knit that we have such a good connection with each other and our coaches that we keep each other on par. Like, let's say if someone needs to miss a practice to study for a test, they go out of their way after, when they have time available, to make up that time for that practice. So I feel like any challenge, we know how to overcome it, and whatever comes our way, we can work it out.
There's an old saying in coaching that goes, you might not have even if you don't have the best team, sometimes if you have a family bonding experience, that can take you over the top. And I've seen during our season, in our preseason so far, how tight these kids are. It's an unbelievable experience to just see them. And we didn't even begin our journey yet. This is all preseason. It's really an exceptional feeling to see how close a team can become. And once you get that feeling, then nobody's going to touch you. You're going to be great, hopefully. Well, you have to go through the reigning champions, and that's CSI. You know, we have them at CSI in September, late September, I think it is. You know, in order to be the champion, you got to beat the champion. So they've done a great job over there. But you know what? I think we're up for the challenge, and I think we're going to give them a good fight.